Mr. August Town, what's going on with you, man?
Well, good man, I can't complain,
It's
man.
good to have you in studio
It's
with
good
us,
to
man.
be back again here, you know what I mean?
Man, you know Guyana
It's
love
like,
you very much.
Yeah, it's like my second home, you know? Trust me, you know?
Can you remember your first time coming to Guyana?
Actually, my first time coming to Guyana was not to do a concert, but to work in studio with Wally.
Oh,
Wally
yeah.
first born, and they were doing at the time a Luciana album.
Uh-huh.
Also, Gregory Isaac.
You were doing some vocals?
I was actually doing vocals and I was writing. I was brought here by myself and Mr. Dean Fraser.
Oh, my goodness.
A whole crew of us came up because Wally had the first professional recording studio here and stuff. So we came up to do some work inside here. So
It's good to have you back, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. This is like coming home for me.
Did the place change up anyhow? You know, anything looks
it has.
different?
You know, I see the progression forward, and it's great to see. You know.
You see the oil money?
Well, let me tell you something. As long as it affects the people's lives positively,
Well said.
it means that it's going in the right direction, you know. And I'm proud to know that, you know, that's what's going on with Guyana. It's way overdue, man. The people deserve, you know, way better than what was there before. You know what I mean? They made themselves comfortable with what was there, but know that they have an opportunity for better. It's
Better
nice
must
that,
come.
Thank you very much.
Better
That
must
is
come.
exactly how it is.
So I want to play a game with you this afternoon. I'm going to name a couple of your hits.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me the year and tell me where you were mentally when you wrote these hits.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna make you might get twisted up a little bit on this because you might not remember some of these hits because you got so many of them. You ready? Let's start with Misty Morning.
Sure.
That's on the August Town record, right?
Yeah, it was. But Misty Morning is a tune that actually, I was in a bad space. You know, we're in the United States and a lot was going on that shouldn't have been going on in terms of recording and just the music business. By then, I was still a member of the group to ISIS when I wrote that song. You know, and so I did some editing after the fact and I realized that the song was just bitter and too personal. And then I kind of just, you know, let's just use it as a motivational song instead. And you know, people really gravitate to that song.
Well, since that one was personal,
yeah.
then what is Ghetto Pain?
Ghetto Pain I wrote when I was 14 years old.
Whew.
14 years, it wasn't recorded until I was about like 21 the first time.
You put it down.
Yeah, all these years later. And we actually did, I was still in the group and we went for an audition with Mr. Dean Fraser. And of course we had a lot of R&B sounding tunes. And
But you got a lot of soulful sounding reggae music too.
I do, but you know, the thing is, that's a sound that I've always loved. I think that it was just naturally who I am in terms of how the songs are presented. Because of course, you know, I went through all the different phases of black music, to tell you the truth, you know. If we were in from the whole Kenny Rogers vibe, you know, the whole Caribbean music and them things, straight through, you know, and Boyz II Men and those guys come through. And of course, the classics with the OGs and all those people. So all of that affected, you know, what I did musically. You know what I mean? But as I said, Ghetto Pain was just what was happening at the time, at the age.
I'm gonna bring you up to a little bit more current.
Yeah.
A Brighter Day.
Well, A Brighter Day speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It absolutely speaks for itself. You know, it's amazing how we're moving forward in time, but yet still things always seem to remain the same. It's unfortunate, but we still have to put hope out there in the airspace, and that's what I was trying to reach for, especially time.
You know this August Town record, you had lots and lots of monumental songs on this record. One of my favorite songs was, and I'm pretty sure you think I'm gonna say August Town, but it was One Great World. That was one of the songs that I preferred
with
the
Rachel
most.
Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't perform those songs as often as I do, but I do still every now and then just go back and just immerse myself in what was, you know, because I appreciate the time, the era, the thought, the sentiments of the record so much that I can't help but to go back. Because sometimes it humbles you and it keeps you hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do, but I understand. I understand.
So Duane Stevens now, in 2024, are you still as hungry as you were back in 2006?
Always, man. You know what? I just think that some people sing for show off, some sing for fame, and some sing for life. And I think that I've always sung for life. That's what I know. That's my passion. There are many things I could have been doing, and I chose to sing. And I've never regretted my decision, you know, to continue singing because, you know, at one point I was thinking that I was going to be a professional tennis player. And I was actually...
You can play tennis?
Yeah, I did. Well, when I was young, I used to actually coach tennis to kids. It was like a family thing. So everybody used to wonder, bro, you come from the ghetto and you play tennis. But it was a family thing because then one of my uncles was like #1 in the whole Caribbean.
Wow.
Noel Rutherford. And the other uncle was like #1 in Jamaica in terms of under 19.
That must have been a hell of competition between the two of them, bro.
Yeah. But I didn't provide in the competition. I realized that, you know, I couldn't play tennis as good as them, you know.
You could teach it.
Yeah, naturally, you know, singing any day I could take them on, you know, because they all actually have good voices when they do sing. But it was so natural for me that, you know, if I had to work so hard to play tennis, I don't belong there.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Guyana and Jamaica, we always have a brother and sister type relationship.
Always,
brother and
always.
brother type relationship. And I'm around this time of year, we're all experiencing emancipation.
Yeah.
Present day, we still got a lot more emancipation to go into or to get out of. But I think that the mere fact that freedom was the thing that we were all fiending for at the time that we received it. What does emancipation mean to Duane Stephenson, knowing that you're going to be here performing for ACDA at our biggest emancipation celebration that this nation's ever had?
You know, for me, it's always an honor because many have died, and the ones who didn't die lived very hard life to make sure that we have the today that we have. And hopefully, with all of these, you know, people and the energies that we're putting in now, it can only make a better future for the youths. You understand what I mean? Because the journey is not over. We're far away from where we would want to be and we deserve to be. But from where we are coming from, we have to appreciate the progress that has been made.
Well said. Well said. As a rootsy Rastaman,
Yeah, man.
you know, as a rootsy Rastaman, I want you to drop some knowledge or impart some knowledge, because there's a lot of young people that are still into culture music.
Yeah,
I mean, when I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I draw for,
yeah.
right? Especially on a Sunday morning, you want to cleanse your soul. You want to hear some good reggae music. As a rootsy Rastaman, what would you say to the up and coming youth? You know, the young people.
I would say, you know, the main thing is to educate yourself, expand your mind. And I'll say the reasons for this. You know, there's a time and place for everything and every kind of music.
Facts.
You understand? But balance is what we do need, because we understand adult for adult content and stuff like that. But educate yourself, and once I was told by my teacher many years ago. Well, her name is Miss Farquharson.
You remember her name too?
I remember she and her belt. You know, and she always said that, listen, we can't do anything we want to say, but if we decide to be criminals and we want to be any good at it, we still need education.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm not telling anybody to go and be a criminal, but I say that to say this. An educated man will always make an educated and well thought of decision in whatever direction they go to.
Well said.
You understand?
Well
because
said.
it's easy to make a fool a criminal, you know, because they don't ask relevant questions and valuable questions like why, how, where, and most notably, so what do you have to get out of it? Because a lot of times, you know, we think that we're getting everything out of it, you know, but most of the time, the people pulling the strings, them alone a benefit. You understand? So educate yourself, expand your mind, continue. You're never too old to learn. I mean, there's so much things happening in the world that every day things changes. So continue learning, man.
So it's my time to ask you the most cliche question that you've ever been asked.
Yeah.
You've been asked this question every venue, every country, every place you've ever been. What can we anticipate from Duane Stephenson and his band tomorrow at the National Park?
A good show. You know, I always think that every show could quite possibly be a last. So I leave all emotions, all energy, and all vibe out there, because 1 hour 100 show should never change. Their approach to it should never change. You know, and as I say, I've been so grateful and blessed that I get to go around all over the world and sing these songs to people. But you have to keep in mind that if these people didn't let me in their homes, through the radio and in their cars, through the radio and everything, then I wouldn't be here.
That just shows the works that you put out. You know, good works receive good reception.
True vibe,
You know what I mean?
brother.
Tiffany, what's going on with you? Talk to us. Tell us how we can get into the National Park tomorrow to be a part of Duane Stephenson's set. What time is he going to be on stage, and all the good stuff that we might need to know that you want us to know about.
For sure. Well, as we all know, the gates open at 10 a.m. Kids above 12 is $500. Adults is $1,500. After 5 will be $2,000 after. Don't forget, the first 2,000 kids are free. The shows, well, there's other activities in the park. Like I said, they have the educational booth, the kids booth. We also have the sports part where there's the tennis, football, dominoes, and lots more. The actual show starts at 2 p.m. That will lead with a kids parade. Then they have the local artists coming on stage. If I remember correctly, he will be on stage approximately about
6.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's too early.
I think like 7:30, 8.
Yeah.
So it's an early show.
That's
So
good
you
time.
can actually
Doesn't
come,
like this work,
enjoy
so, yeah.
yourself, pick up some knowledge, and you go home and get some rest and still hit the club.
Facts.
So you don't worry yourself. Just tune in.
Is there still going to be, because, you know, at ACTA's celebration, we traditionally have best dressed families.
I was just about
Talk to me
mention
about
that.
those
So
things.
yes, we do have our best dress competition. We have either individually as male or female or as a family. So you can come dressed in your best wear. As a family, a single person, you will be a part of that. We also have our main thing for Emancipation, our cook-up competition.
Oh, man.
That starts at 12.
Duane, you like cook up?
Yeah, I've had it before. Listen, when I go to New York, most of my friends that we live like family members today are from Georgetown.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And they make cook up for you then?
Yeah, man, they do. They do. Sometimes we might spice it a little bit differently, you know. But yeah, man.
So that's why I say if you are a cook-up lover, be there.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
First of all.
It's going to be great, man. Is there anything you'd like to leave before I let you go, Tiffany?
That's it.
How about
That's
you, Duane? You
all.
want to say anything to Guyana?
I'm just saying, you know, come out. I mean, I'm hearing the prices. It's
Affordable.
affordable is an understatement. For family entertainment, you don't get family entertainment enough. I'm not talking about only in Guyana, but in the Caribbean. So we say, come out, support. You have to support to keep this thing going year after year. You know, so pick up some knowledge, get some entertainment, and enjoy yourself. Bring the whole family.
It's going to be good, man.
Yeah, man.
It's going
Goodbye.
to be good. Thanks for coming in and talking with
Pleasure
me.
is mine, brother.
Tiffany, thanks for hanging out with me, too. I wish you guys all the best tomorrow. It's going to be a great day.